This is the brand new Ferrari Luce, or Luce or Luce, I don't care. I like to call it Luce. And a lot of people think that it's a rip-off Apple product, and that's kind of because it is. It's designed by the Johnny Ive himself, who designed things like the Apple Watch, the iPhone, the iMac G3, all those legends, he designed those. You can see that he's carried this modern design language into this car. Another thing that you can see is that, like, there's still a lot of things that are analog. Like, you can see here that the gauge cluster is just a few OLED screens that are basically embedded into a physical panel right here. And I think that gives it a very clean look without being more of a glorified iPad, like so. Oh, well, this one's not that bad. Let me show you a worse one. And then I'm going to show you some of these details a bit closer. Here you can see that everything is done very simply. I mean, it kind of looks like a compact car in terms of its design. It looks like a city car, like a Fiat that you could drive around, but I'll let it fly, even because this body style I've honestly never seen in my life. This looks like it's confused. Like, I don't know if it's like a wagon or a sedan or some kind of saloon plus SUV. It just looks like you took this and photoshopped it to be a bit longer. Whatever. Let's just ignore that. So some very nice stitching. And then you can see that everything here is very hard and physical and tactile. It's not just touch sensitive like haptic feedback buttons. And then you can see that the stopwatch here looks physical, right? But then Johnny Ive has done something very interesting with this stopwatch. He's made it digital and physical, which it just looks perfect. I cannot prove upon that at all. I could not find anything better. And then you can see that the climate controls are digital, but there's actually a real button to increase them. So then it kind of still looks modern, but then it doesn't lack on that tactile feel that guarantees you that you've actually increased the fan speed. And then you can see everything is very clean in like this one big, I'm guessing, aluminum panel. And then at the very beginning, you can also see that Ferrari done a very Apple thing, and they've made it so that in a very Apple way, a key that looks like an Apple key goes in to actually start all the electronics. I think that's very, very, very cool. So yeah, so how do you think this is going to be received? The 1,000 horsepower-ish Ferrari Luce.